Dave Scott, Hub Media. It's the Leon's Charity Chat for February 2024. And today, Jessica's joining us from South Coast Community Caring for Cancer. Thanks for taking the time. I love your story. I want you to get into the weeds on what you're doing. First, mention the sledge hockey game, will you? That sounds like a lot of fun that's coming, but tell me where all this came from. What a great concept you guys got going.
Hi, Dave. Good morning. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here and share. We have lots going on. Sledge hockey game. We've been challenged by South Coast special needs kids to a sledge hockey game on February 11th at the Waterford Arena. And they've challenged us to raise awareness about South Coast Community Caring for Cancer, our group, and to help raise a little bit of money to help carry on our mission. So we're super excited about that. And we hope people join us, cheer us on, and learn a bit about probably both of our community groups and how I think they're both amazing.
And that's February 11th at 2 p.m. at the Waterford Arena, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so folks, go check it out. It's going to be a cool game and lots of fun, I'm sure. But tell me a little bit about your group.
So South Coast Community Caring for Cancer, we started our group about 3 years ago now. Time is flying. I guess I'll just digress a bit. I've been in remission from cancer for about almost 7 years. It's crazy. From non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and knock on wood, I have been feeling extremely well, been in remission, and feel very grateful to be here. So what had actually happened was, while I was going through treatment, received this small little pouch with some goodies from a complete stranger who just wanted to give and help people going through cancer feel a little bit of love. And while I was sick, just thought a lot about that bag and that complete stranger who was trying to fill my bucket with hope and make me feel good. So I just had a goal. I had a mission. When I was going to get better, I wanted to help. I wanted to help our community. And how could I do that? And so I took this idea of the small pouch, and we now have these beautiful 31 bag totes that are full of all kinds of different items that truly are there to help you along your journey, whether it's our drive from Norfolk and Haldimand County all the way to our cancer centers, whether it be London or the Jaravinsky Cancer Center or Brantford. And then while you're there, I had 8 hours of infusions, so snacks, food, you name it, magazines. We fill our bags and totes full of them. And then we give them out in the community for free. I have volunteers that deliver right to people's doors. We have community online groups where we try to raise awareness that we exist, that you can give, and here's what we need for our bags. And then also giving people hope and a place to come and join and know that they're not alone, and maybe they have some questions to ask that we could help or point them in the right direction.
You were telling me off air, and I thought it's a very important point, that just the impact that bag had on you emotionally and mentally, right? Maybe could you explain that a bit?
Well, I think, I was 36 years old when I was diagnosed and had an incredible support group, my family, my friends, colleagues, clients. They were amazing. But you still feel alone. This world is moving incredibly fast. And it keeps moving regardless of what's happening to you. And I was literally laying in bed, awfully sick from my treatments, but would start to rebound and get a little bit better. And when I had those good days, that little pouch just made me feel not so alone. It made me feel that there are people out there this is happening to, and hope and feeling like you're not alone and giving that feeling to somebody else feels really good. I was on the recipient side of it, and now myself and my team are giving, and it fills my bucket. It feels really good being able to help people.
How did the sledge hockey game come about? That's pretty interesting. Like I'm like, okay, how did you two groups get together? Can you explain that?
There is a wonderful lady that I've just recently met, and she's going through cancer herself, and she is involved with and on the board for the South Coast Special Needs Kids. And she reached out to me and she said, hey, listen, I had gotten her one of the bags and she absolutely loved it. And she said, listen, I'd love to raise awareness about your group. This is one of the ways I know how. And I said, okay, waiting, ... And she said, a sledge hockey game. And we would like to challenge you. Our group would love to challenge you. And I said, well, I've never played sledge hockey before, but I'm sure I can round people up who are willing to try. And yeah, so here we are pulling it together and really excited to do so. My arms might be sore by the end of it, but that's okay. It's worth it.
And what a great way for both groups really to display, right? I mean, that's awesome. I love that that's such a part of the community involvement when two groups like that can sort of merge and say, hey, let's help each other. That's wonderful to hear. I really like that idea, that concept. So again, it's February 11th, 2024, 2 p.m., Waterford Arena. Now, will there be handouts there? Can I get information about your group and their group as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually have our volunteers setting up sort of a big table to showcase our cancer care bags. We do women's bags, men's bags, we do neutral bags, we do children's bags. We also have mastectomy pillows that we hand out to women or men going through breast cancer that are super important. So we'll showcase them at the arena as well. We'll also have a few little items that people have been asking for. We have some hats and a few other little things that we will have for donation there. Every dollar we raise, every single dollar goes into an item inside the bag or purchasing the bags themselves. We are a grassroots community group, so we do have our main volunteers, but we have a number of volunteers in the community that come and help us to make sure we can share away. So yes, at the arena we will be there. We will have a booth set up with information pamphlets. We'll also have little bubbles we're going to put up on the side of the plexiglass at the arena, and you can, for a donation, put somebody's name up in honor of or in support of somebody going through cancer, and we'll have them up on the plexiglass while we play the game, and every dollar for that will also help for items in our cancer care bags.
Congratulations. This sounds like an excellent event. I know you're going to have fun, and we're going to have to talk afterwards to see how it went. Okay. I
For sure,
expect
I'd
at
love
least
that.
one goal. Okay. At least one goal out
I'm
of
look,
you.
I'm yeah, I'm aiming to win, but one goal would be great.
One goal would be great. So, folks, Haldeman Norfolk folks, get out there, support this group. It's the South Coast Community Caring for Cancer group. Jessica, thank you for taking the time today and sort of informing us on all this. And thanks to Leon's and Simcoe again for sponsoring the charity chat.
Thanks, Dave.